Some we know and quite a few we don't. Tonight the holders Germany kick off the 1994 World Cup against Bolivia. The Germans, of course, bring back many memories.
They were appealing for offside, the Germans, and they're in trouble. Augenthaler couldn't do it. Lineker probably could. And England have equalised. It's Gary Lineker.
From joy to despair, it was a night of mixed emotions for all of us. The penalty shootout finally ended our dreams of winning the World Cup. England, of course, sadly won't be there this time, but Germany will be. In fact, 4 years on, there's a familiar look to their side. Some people think they're too old. I don't. Bertie Vogts is the new manager, but the captain remains the same.
Mateus picking up pace midfield. Oh, well played again. Mateus' shot, that's fantastic.
Despite a recent drift away from the sweeper system in world football, in America that's the position where we can expect to see Lothar Matthäus playing. But tonight, don't be surprised by one of his surging runs from the back. One new face to look out for is Andreas Möller, who the season before last managed to keep David Platt out of the Juventus side. No mean feat. Their styles are remarkably similar, both attacking midfielders who score regularly. Möller's goals will be vital if Germany are to be successful. Remember this guy? Jürgen Springboard Klinsmann will again lead Germany's attack.
Three waiting in the centre. Klinsmann! Brilliant goal!
Klinsmann is certainly capable of scoring spectacular goals, but with a ratio of only 1 in every 3 games at international level, he's possibly even more famous for another aspect of his game. He's got more dives than Jacques Cousteau. And if there's a referee who's gullible enough to fall for that one, look out for Germany's free-kick specialist Thomas Hessler.
Hessler takes and scores!
They'll be hoping to celebrate again tonight against the less familiar Bolivians. They possibly owe their qualification to the advantage of playing their home games at altitude. Bolivia certainly caused one of the biggest shocks of last year when they beat Brazil, albeit with a little help from the keeper. In 2 previous appearances in the World Cup finals, Bolivia have failed to find the net. If they're going to score tonight, the most likely candidates are William Romayo, Marco Echeverri and Erwin Sanchez. So hopefully that's given you a few clues for who to look out for in tonight's match, where perhaps we'll find out if the Germans are overexperienced or not.
Thanks, Gary. We'll be seeing quite a bit of Gary, of course, over the next couple of weeks or so. Now, there have been quite a few changes made for these World Cup finals, and here they are. Rule changes. 3 points for a win in group matches, just as we have here in the Premiership. Players' names on the back of shirts, similarly. 3 substitutes will be allowed for the first time, including a goalkeeper, and they can be drawn from the whole squad of 22 players. Video evidence can be used on appeal to decide if players should have their suspensions lifted. I can underline that they won't be looking at video during the games like they do in American football. And quite a few FIFA directives to referees and linesmen. Players tackling from behind with no attempt to play the ball will be sent off. Players not offside if they're running back towards player. Jack Charlton told me the other day he's particularly unhappy with that one. Linesmen will give attacking team the benefit of doubt on offside decisions. Players injured will be taken off on electric carts. And players jumping off the carts will be cautioned. Remember, this is America. Referees to stop their watches for all stoppages. We're not quite sure exactly what that means, but we think it's just underlining the fact that they should stop the watches for injuries, etc. And referees will wear, well, they can wear what they like as far as we're concerned. And remember, just 8 of the 24 teams get eliminated at this first stage. Happy to say on the big occasion we have Jimmy Hill and Terry Ross and Barry Davis. Not necessarily in that order. Let's join the fun.